Hey folks, it's Jim from the Movie Wine. It's been a while, but today I'm here to give you my top 10 films of 2012. First, the honorable mentions. In terms of honorable mentions, we have 21 Jump Street, Arbitrage, Dread 3D, Seven Psychopaths, Magic Mike, Chronicle, Lincoln, Steven Spielberg's best in quite some time, and also Ben Affleck's thriller Argo, which probably just missed the cut in my opinion. Number 10, Wes Anderson's Moonrise Kingdom. This charming childhood fairy tale has all the eccentric beats one would expect in an Anderson picture, but here it seems to come from a real place with a certain love of nostalgia and a simpler time as we watch young love in opposition of the miserable and the old. It's Anderson's best film since Rushmore.
If no matter what happens, we have to stay together. This isn't right.
What? What's the matter?
This isn't right. We should split up. We can cover more ground that way.
Yeah. Yeah, good idea.
Really?
Number 9, The Cabin in the Woods. Written by Drew Goddard and Joss Whedon, who's having one hell of a year, The Cabin in the Woods is a great deconstruction of the horror genre, showing us how all those cliches and formulas started and why they worked, but also how they have become tired and redundant as well. It won't be everyone's cup of tea, and the film is more funny than it is scary, but I'd be surprised if any self-respecting horror fan didn't enjoy it. It's one of those movies that's in love with movies.
I'll hazard I can do more damage on my laptop sitting in my pajamas before my first cup of Earl Grey than you can do in a year in the field.
Oh, so why do you need me?
Every now and then a trigger has to be pulled.
Or not pulled. It's hard to know which in your pajamas. Q.
007.
Number 8, Skyfall. After the disappointing Quantum of Solace, Bond is back in rare form thanks to director Sam Mendes and his prolific cast. Questioning Bond's relevance within a new world while delving into M's past decisions, Skyfall orchestrates impressive action sequences, the occasional tongue-in-cheek, and an appropriate simple story. Craig continues to make Bond his own, and he's matched with a terrific villain played by Javier Bardem, who finds the right balance between camp and menace. Skyfall is a loving tribute to Bond while still feeling fresh, which is no small task for a 50-year-old franchise, and since it's the highest-grossing Bond flick yet, it's safe to say that Bond is here to stay.
You really believe this story? Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
What part convinced you? Her confidence.
Number 7, Zero Dark 30. Right up there with All the President's Men and Zodiac, Zero Dark 30 is a terrific procedural flick that neither glorifies nor condemns the torture tactics within the picture, which has started controversy. Focused on the goal, Maya, played superbly by Jessica Chastain, has steely-eyed determination, combating her superior's lack of conviction, afraid of the political consequences when taking risks. This isn't a simple revenge film with hokey music and heavy-handed flag symbolism. There's more obnoxious patriotism and a Michael Bay Transformers flick. Reteaming with writer Mark Bowl, Catherine Bigelow's flick has taken on a new shape since it was put into production, and while it leaves on the note of relief, like Maya, we, the viewer, wonder the question, what now?
So do you know what's gonna happen? You done all this already? As me?
I don't want to talk about time travel. Because if we start talking about it, then we're going to be here all day talking about it, making diagrams with straws.
We both know how this has to go down. I can't let you walk away from this diner alive. This is my life now. I earned it. You had yours already. So why don't you do what old men do and die?
Why don't you just take your little gun out between your legs and do it? Boy.
Number 6, Looper. Rian Johnson might be the most promising filmmaker working today after the high school noir flick Brick and the caper film that Wes Anderson never made, The Brothers Bloom. With Looper, Johnson pushes his talents and ambitions even further. This is a filmmaker who loves genre pictures, but this sci-fi noir has more on its mind than merely cool gadgets and visual effects, although Johnson doesn't fail in giving us a distinct and unique world that could look like ours in another 20 to 30 years or so. Grappling with ideas and themes like self-preservation versus sacrifice, nature versus nurture, the value of motherly love, and the continuous chain of violence, Johnson could be a filmmaker who really shakes up Hollywood.